Another dividend investing update. Here's kind of weird today, but we're going to go into it. This is going to be a combination of two and one, which maybe I'll do in the future just to make these a little more interesting instead of a weekly update, like a bi-weekly update. Is that the right word? Every 2 weeks, whatever correct sequence that would be. But we'll hop right into it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, so looking at the portfolio on the face of it, had a pretty up Friday. As you can see, up 2.8%, up $1,000, which is like half my gain at this point because things have been whittled down so much, as you can see there. So that's just how things are going right now. Gains and losses wise, we still have Discover at the top as it remains, and then IBM and Simon Property Group. And at the bottom, we got a lot of losers going on, but nothing too much of a change from last week, besides a few kind of climbing up from the gutters. In terms of what we purchased, so a lot has gone on. So a share of Eastman Chemical, 2 shares of Cisco, 3 shares of Walgreens Boots Alliance, 2 shares of Starbucks, another 2 shares of Walgreens Boots Alliance, and then 2 shares of Altria. If you don't know, Altria's one of their biggest products, which is Juul, was taken off the market by the FDA recently. So they suffered a pretty big loss. It was like 9 or 10% on Thursday or Friday, somewhere around there. And that was an opportune time for me to jump back in because I was, for once, able to lower my average cost there. So for me, that was a good thing. Glad to see it. Got a lot of dividends since the last video. $16.93 from 3M, $6.85 from MetLife, $2.90 from Realty Income, $7.32 from Duke. Something I'm considering selling in the future, but haven't pulled up trigger on that yet. Unilever, $14.03, and finally McDonald's, $16.92. And then if you look at my total dividend income, we are up above $1,403, which is very exciting. And I'm going to just keep climbing on that. See a bunch of dividends coming in. A little bit of a slower months coming up, but September coming up ahead will be a much stronger one, and possibly even larger once we start reinvesting more and more into that. Diversification-wise, got a few going on here. So Starbucks 5.3, 3M at 5.2, and Altria back at 5% from my purchases. I'm trying not to let Starbucks get too high, basically. I just don't want a situation like AT&T where I'm relying too much on one entity, one asset, and then it, hopefully not, knock on wood, but plummets and then kind of takes down my dividend income with it. So trying to stay rational and level-headed with that, as much as it's hard to do with the current prices of Starbucks shares, but pretty excited though overall. So really great stuff happening, and just kind of shooting now towards $1,500 a year in dividend income. Otherwise though, guys, appreciate you watching. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Have a safe and healthy one, and I'll see you in the next video.